So on Friday, I went to a COVID wedding for my best friend. His wedding was supposed to be when it happened last Friday. Obviously, with COVID going down and everything, they're like, hey, it's not going to happen. A week or 2 weeks before the wedding, they said, hey, we're willing to do the ceremony. If it's less than 10 people, everybody is super far apart. We do like a quick, like 15-minute ceremony. Like the priest will be wearing a mask. Just fly through this 20 minutes, ASAP, get it done, right? He asked me like, hey, obviously, this is a little bit weird of a situation. Do you want to come? And I was like, dude, if it's in and out, I'll wear a suit, stand far away, clap for your wedding, and then we'll call it, right? It was in a church. The COVID wedding had the priest in the mask reading like from the book and everything. He stood up there. Then the bride and the groom were in the center, obviously, right? And then like everybody else was far apart. They did the COVID wedding. This, priest delivered the ceremony or whatever, and then we were in and out and we handled it. But as part of being there, there was a gift, and I got a groomsman wooden beard comb. This is what I was handed. And I don't think it's going to work on my beard, if I'm honest, but I feel like it might work on my hair. Yeah, you would need like a fearsome beard to make this thing work. Did I wear the Gengar mask? I was gonna wear the Gengar mask, but I was like, it's in a church. I feel like if I walk into a church with a demonic Pokemon mask on my face, it probably won't be the best. Like, you gotta dress for your environment. I was like, this is maybe not the best idea, so I opted not to. I really was gonna. Not worth it. Anyway, it was very fascinating. Everybody was wearing masks and stuff. In the Bible, it says, come as you are. I don't come with a Gengar mask. It's not a standard equipment on my face. The interesting thing about it is like, you know how I am, chat room. During the ceremony, all I was thinking about was the public speaking. Because, he's like a priest and he's delivering a ceremony. And like, if you guys have been to weddings, you know that that's like there's a lot going on there in that job. He sounded like a kindergarten teacher / Mr. Rogers type. He had like such a soft voice, and the way he delivered everything was so friendly and kind and stuff. And I was like, can I imagine sounding like this? I'm just so crass by comparison. Everything's joined together and just everything's so great, and he's so happy about everything going on. And I'm over there like fucking, damn, you missed the anti-air. Sucks to suck. Yeah, I'm gormless by comparison. Catholicism, I don't... If we were in a church, I said, and also with your spirit. I know that you're not supposed to say and also with you anymore. I know that's changed. That's in the new tournament rules. Yeah. And also with you is not tournament legal anymore. They patched it. Yeah, they patched it. Did you not know about the patch notes for that? Yeah, it's not and my axe anymore. It's and my axe's spirit. I don't even play that game and I know that they patched it. What the fuck? Did you guys not read the patch notes? Because like during the wedding, right? It's like call and response. I realized it's like, I don't go to church much, but I realized it's like a rap concert. It's like when I say hell, you say yeah, hell, and the chat's like, yeah. It's like when Tasty Steve says make some noise. So he would say stuff like, and blah, blah, blah happens and blah, blah, and then you're supposed to say, and God is, the sentence. So then I was like listening and I was like, and also God, your spirit, yes. And I didn't know the call and response. Like, I wish there was a pamphlet. Give me a script, you know what I mean? Like, if you give me with a script, I'm great, right? But he's like, and we're up here is celebrating this and blah, blah, and the Lord said you guys can be together. And he always like, looks at the audience and he does this hand gesture every time. And I'd be like, make some pray. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I didn't get any notes. Like, no one gave me the flashcards. So like he would just gesture to me and I would be like, and I'm wearing a mask. This seems like a devious strategy. My strategy, chat room, was I was wearing a mask, right? It's a very quiet church. I just moved my mouth. Because I'm wearing a mask, you don't know what I'm saying, and it's muffled. You can't tell what I'm saying. So I just moved, while wearing a mask, it looks like I'm saying whatever he needs me to say, but he can't hear me. And I'm just like, okay, I gotta keep it. I don't know what he wants me to say. And then he says like, blah, blah, this, and that, and this, and that. And I was like, and also with your spirit. That was like, yes, I know this part. That's the only thing I knew. Look, all I'm saying is if I had to run a show, right? If I had to run a show that was the A block, B block, C block, if I had to run a show or like some flashcards, or if they had sent me an email, like kind of like dictating how the show was going to go. In my profession, right, a run of show is normal. If you just send me some like notes about what we were going to say. But, I participated as much as I could, right? I wasn't trying to drag anything down. I did my best to participate in the wedding. I don't know any of the frame data about the faith, so I just participated where I could, and that was it. That's all that really matters, right? That's all they care about. You just gave it the old college try. I didn't know much about, heaven or hell, duel 1. Let's rock. Like, I didn't know anything. If you give me the script, I can do it. That's all. It was cool though. It was very interesting. I can confidently say I don't expect to experience something like that again in life. Yeah, I mean, normally there is a wedding rehearsal and you memorize all this stuff. There was even the part where he's like, and now I'm going to sing this tune. He was, oh, and he started like singing, and I was like, oh shit, am I supposed to know the words to this? He was a great singer. I gotta give him that. I was supposed to back him up with a 3-part harmony. That doesn't seem right. He did great. Did that sound like the Halo intro music? A bit, yeah. I thought he was really, I liked his public speaking. Remember when I did jury duty, I talked about how one of the big struggles of the court case for me is that one of the lawyers was a much better public speaker than the other. Neither were great, I don't think, but one was much better than the other. And the one who was worse, it was like Pools level lawyering. I was like, nope. The other guy, he was ready for top 16. That's why I was like, the facts of the case. If you're going to hit me with the facts of the case, you got to be able to speak them confidently, you know? Public speaking is an important skill. So my jury duty, I was the worst possible thing. I was the second alternate, which means I had to stay for the entire duration of the case. I didn't get to preside over the results of it, but I had to be there the entire time. That shit sucks. Imagine you have to be there for the whole case. I'm taking notes and shit. I'm following the case. By the way, I'm over here as an alternate. I'm taking notes. I'm writing shit down. I'm like, oh, that's a great point. Where was he at this time in this thing? That's an excellent point brought up by the defense. That's an excellent point by the prosecution. I look over and these motherfuckers next to me are just like these are the people that are presiding over the case. And I was like, you know what? I fucked up, I guess. I was like interested, you know, I was like, all right, I got to follow this case. If I'm going to be here, it's my civic duty to, you know, do what I'm supposed to do and follow it. And these motherfucking people next to me were like, mwah. And they didn't let you keep the notes. That's the worst part. I did a good job. I took great notes. He was guilty. Guilty as fuck. Now that I've been through jury duty, looking back, the people who were like, yeah, I've never been in a jury duty. It'd be awesome if I were going to be there. Oh my God, I can't wait. Like that guy got removed ASAP. They did not allow that guy to stay. There was one guy like that and they kicked him out. And I think if that was my attitude, it might help. Ultra David's, yeah, he has like never gotten on before because every time they find out he's a lawyer, they're like, oh no, we can't have him. That's like an automatic get out of here. Listen. Implicate Giuna. Say I'm studying law. You know what I should do? I should say I've played a detective before because I was Detective Sajam. There's proof. I can show them it is not a lie. I also have experience with the mafia. I have played a lot of mafia. I've got experience.